What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Lyco, one half of Enduro, and this is basically a quick drive time video I want to do. This is July 11th in the morning. I want to do, just say, a year ago, this was the, I did a podcast live, and you can go check it out on the channel, which is basically Q&A with Iwata, live with Iwata's passing, when Iwata passed away, live on our podcast. And we had like Triforce Johnson on there, and it was just it was crazy. But this is a year after the anniversary after Iwata's passing, and I also have videos on there that on my channel that represents that. What, it's sad that he passed, but life goes on. Just like I've learned, like I said, with my family situation that I had to go through. It's sad, but celebrate their life. And again, if you guys go out there, play a little Pokemon, a little Smash, a little something, honor the man, and that's about it. It's kind of sad again to see that it was at that same time there was a lot of so-called Nintendo fans was asking for the man to be fired, and some people were like, oh, he was sick because he don't want to show up at E3, and then when he passed, those same people was like, oh, he was such a great man. I'm like, again, people like that is what I don't want around me, and the reason why the industry is falling apart because of fake people like that. It's just messed up. But anyway, other than that, and then now you have Shigeru Miyamoto is facing that same problem where people don't have no respect. Again, I don't understand what's going on with gamers today. I understand if you don't like something, that's cool, but to disrespect people is really weird. I don't disrespect nobody like that. Personally, I had somebody came to my channel and wanted to have a one-on-one with me, and then I didn't do nothing to the guy. But then he started calling me all kind of names and disrespect me. I'm like, dude, seriously, what is wrong with you people nowadays? Y'all don't have no tact, no respect, nothing for people. So y'all can go ahead and say anything about Star Fox. You know what? I understand if the controls were truly god awful, but again, if my 7-year-old cousin could play it and I could play it and many people could play the game and have no problem with it, it gotta be you. It has to be you. And I can respect people who just said controls are bad and return the game. That's your right to do that. But again, these people just have no respect for nobody at all. So that's y'all people with y'all nonsense. I gotta do a video. I might do a video about the Shigeru Miyamoto thing in a way, because people come to that same conclusion like the last video I put up on my channel where somebody didn't watch the video and put a whole comment rant on my channel for no apparent reason. If you're gonna do that, watch the video or watch the material that you're gonna be commenting about, which is weird. Anyway, this kind of thinking has really messed up the neighborhood of good gamers. People just cannot. I don't know. I have no problem with you can't hold your opinions, but being respectful and tactful is a whole different story, and none of you people have that problem. I see another video saying about gamers should be entitled. What the hell are you talking about? And the stuff this person talked about was bullcrap. You entitled. Why don't you buy something like you like? What is up with people not buying what they like? Again, on my channel, I have something called, Again, on my channel, I have something called Speak With Your Wallet and how you do it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Cordially and respectfully email the company and just move on. If you like something, cordially email a company or give reviews on certain sites that you should post to, and say thank you. That is it. That's simple. That's the way you get to these guys. Seriously, I've seen when I'm at these publishers' houses and stuff, how they go through these comments and whatever, and how they look at certain things. That's what they do. Not all publishers, of course, per se, because I ain't at every one of them, but some of them that are respectful or game designers, and I've seen it. I'm like, wow, and it make their day to see people who can critique nicely. One, and that's the rarity of everything. When people could like, okay, I don't like this and this in the game, but the game is still fun. Or I don't like this in the game, and I didn't pick up the game because of that. But and be nice about it. But most of y'all don't do that. Y'all come with venom and hatred. So that's crazy. But I do have to put something here at the end of this video that I wanted to start setting up like this. For the fans like me who like just want the companies to make money. See, I'm gonna use this term only basically here because people who watch my channel know I'm trying to turn into a gaming aficionado. But as a gamer, I don't care as long as Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, the game sells well and it makes money, and we can have a sequel to the game or something else to the game. I'm alright. If not, I move on. Then you have the ones who try to pretend that they're part of the solution, or they're part of the problem. Those kind of fans, like the same thing with the entitlement thing. I mean, if you don't have stock in a company, just don't act like an asswipe. And that's my word of the day, asswipe. Like I said, an asshole is needed. You need to get rid of the garbage and stuff like that out of society. You need an asshole. But an asswipe is good for one shot only, and you throw it away. And these people are asswipes. And then you got the haters who hate each other, each company. I don't get that either. I don't hate Sony. I don't hate Microsoft. They don't, like I just said, they don't provide me what I like. I do my research. I don't buy it. I don't feel butthurt as much as these other people do. Oh, I'm entitled. No, you're not. You're not entitled. Is a different subject to that case. And the only way you should get there, the only thing you're entitled to is your God-given rights, or whatever you want to say, given rights. You're not entitled. You're entitled to work, but you're not entitled to free money. You're entitled to live, but you're not entitled to take care of somebody else's life unless your life is threatened. So please, that kind of nonsense is what makes the gaming industry very toxic. But as people always say, Nintendo is irrelevant. Well, okay, this irrelevant company once again has shown why they are who they are. So they keep on making money off of their consoles, the 3DS and the Wii U, and I mean the Wii U in the majority of what I'm saying too, because of the software. The library is still the top-notch library out of all three, according to GameSpot, IGN, Polygon. Even though some of them don't want to admit it, they admit it, which is funny. And then you have to say, oh crap, I forgot. I don't know if I could cut this way. How should I say this? Then you have this Pokemon Go, this phenomenon. Now, at the Gamers at Large, we talked about this phenomenon, and I'll leave it at that. Y'all could go ahead with that, but I'm not. So you can check out that podcast where we talk about, I mean, like I said, you're entitled to play the game, but you're not entitled to not look around your surroundings, and if you get hurt, that's your problem. Because you're stupid to not take responsibility of that shit. So, Pokemon Go came out. In 4 days, that game has made Nintendo... Okay, let's break it down again. As of today, looking at certain stuff, Nintendo has 13, and this is in US dollars for you people who need to know this. They got $13 billion in the bank. Wow. That's crazy. They have $13 billion in the bank. They have the company itself with the regular assets, stuff like that in Japan, offices and everything, is worth $80 billion. Then you add in the IPs that these guys own, Mario, Donkey Kong, Samus, keep on going, all the IPs, Codename Steam, Fire Emblem, it's worth over $200 billion. And in 3 days, with a Pokemon game app, they have added 11, and it's going to keep on going. They have added on to them $13 more billion to their worth. Wow. Pokemon Company added $7 billion to their worth. This is ridiculous. In 3 days, this company, who's irrelevant, keeps on doing things that who makes them so, I don't know, what's the opposite word? Let me think. Relevant? That is really crazy right there. So this company is making hand over fists once again. Even though the Wii U is not selling gangbusters, the software is what it sells. As you could go into my video with Iwata when he says software is what sells. That's what we should be looking at, and he's right. And the Wii U has the best attachment rate out of all the consoles. The best software is selling of all the consoles, because the Wii U, even though people are like, oh, it sucks, whatever, it's still sold. The attachment rate is still freaking climbing up close to 60% of the console's rate. Wow, 60% of the consoles of people who own Wii U's own these games. That's ridiculous. I wish PlayStation and Microsoft has that. I'm not being the smart ass. I wish they did have that too. Because that would make the gaming industry flourish. But the 8th gen has shown that it don't work that way. So it's ridiculous, really. But again, and also for the people out there, one more thing. I like the people out there who got a drought. I like those. Yeah, a drought. Again, it shows exactly the preference thing I was talking about. You see, the problem is people keep on saying stuff and it shows exactly what I've said. And I don't know why people don't understand. That makes 100% what I'm saying right. If you don't like Tokyo Mirage and you didn't like Mighty No. 9, but you want a shooter, then yes, the Wii U has a drought. Just like all the other consoles, if you like a specific genre, if you like an RPG and this whatever, then the hottest RPG right now is Tokyo Mirage Session. Jump on that. And like I said, I'm enjoying my drought. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm enjoying my drought because I'm playing Tokyo Mirage Session. I'm liking the game. It's one of those things I'm like, wow, a next turn-based game that got me into turn-based again, because I was finished with turn-based gaming. But I got back into it. I'm liking it. I'm playing my Star Fox still, trying to get all the medals because, I don't know, maybe because I love replayability and I bought a game that I like. Well, again, I still bought a game, yeah, because physically, yes, that I like. Too bad. And then I should say I still have tons of games on. I'm playing Kirby Planet Robo. I'm playing what do you call it? Kirby Planet Robo. I'm still playing Fire Emblem Fates. I'm playing Hyrule Legend, which has a ton of content. Holy smoke. So, you know what? I'm enjoying my drought because my drought My drought, see like this, you could be nice. This is why it's a common courtesy right here. But my drought is doing me a solid, because I'm catching up on something called a backlog, because I know everybody ain't play all these games. But that's YouTube. Negativity is what makes people go famous on YouTube and stuff like that. So it is what it is. So with that, usually I'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Iwata, for what you have done. Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto, for what you have done. Thank you, Nintendo, for what you have done. Sony and Microsoft, same thing too. Because you know my stance. There's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles. Peace out.